Bueno, pues después de algunos problemas técnicos que tuve aquí con el equipo, parece que ya quedó. Voy a mandar el link.
I think that his outs are getting relatively slim here in order to be able to win this game. Already came down after having succumbed to
para los que quieran venir a reírse un rato. Si no, de todas maneras lo van a ver por YouTube al rato, ok, así que no se apuren. Vamos a tratar de hacer un video de 1 hora. A ver hasta dónde llegamos. Aparte, estoy inspirado porque estoy viendo un video del GP de Birmingham, del que fue de Legacy. A ver hasta dónde llegamos. Si hay cualquier cosa que quieran escribir, ya saben que yo ya tengo la otra computadora aquí al lado, así que ahí los dejo.
I think Prashant is just hoping that somehow basically it's not getting activated. Or is there something else? Do you think you? Someone say people on the other side of things too. This means that Mazovich will not be an answer.
A ver.
Prashant is stealing the game here.
Pues yo pienso así que es una buena mano, parece. Esperemos. Esperemos que así sea.
Card of the match for each of our main
okay.
That's fun. I think it might be Sajiri's step. Yeah. Awesome. Really, really awesome. Responsible for all of the wins thus far. So, in retrospect, picking Needle on Caracas was probably the wrong choice. Because if there's a Caracas, there's still
no tuvo buena mano, la verdad.
Fine with the board position, right? What you have to prevent is the Sylvan Safekeeper from disabling multiple Mazovits. I can easily see the temptation to not name Sylvan Safekeeper though, given that you have one of your own in play that's in principle keeping other things safe. There's a lot of different layers to that calculation. It's not an easy one at all. now we see a smile on the face of Jean-Christophe Vachon, snatching victory from the jaws of the kick there. We're going to go on to a game 3 here in this match. Very cool stuff. And it must be really interesting if you're a legacy player.
No, yo creo que.
Especially if you're a deck like this that has a lot of search ability. Every time that a new line comes out,
you want to go, tough guy?
Watch this stuff. Can it do anything cool? They're a relatively niche situation because they have the search ability. But Sajiri's step on the face does not look like a legacy powerhouse card. It's not the likes of your Caracas or Mazovich or obvious inclusions in every list, but in this list specifically, seems to be doing very good work.
Maldita, que nos robamos una puta tierra. Si hemos robado eso en vez de las cantas, otra historia hubiera sido.
You see this also with decks with Magic Reliquary. In this deck, it's crop rotation. So giving your creatures protection from a color of your choice is amazing if you can do it instant speed, headwind, and it comes common. So there was no way on Earth to really disrupt for Sean really in very large protection of that. Can't imagine we using 2 sideboarding or like a 3 here. Each of these players, I can't imagine that what you choose to bring in changes very much on the play of the floor. No, I don't think so. I think what game 2 did for both players is they have a better idea of the sideboarding plans of each other. So Archon definitely knows that Arnaud is going for a heavy creature sideboard plan, and he will be aware of cards like Rite of Consumption. How much you can really do that Rite of Consumption beyond having to snag it with a key discard spell is unclear. I mean, another interesting case, I suppose, with surgical extraction. There are lots of decks that surgical extraction you know, if you've already got discards, you can very easily hit one of the key spells, then remove it, and ultimately, brother, you're all sorted out. In this matchup, the combo at which point you can't hit them with the discard spells.
Sabía que había otra criatura.
You can grab them with social extraction, but getting them into the graveyard is just a little bit trickier.
Yeah. And then, I'm not sure if he's keeping.
Vamos, danos una tierrita, maldita sea.
I saw a Death Right Shaman and of course a bunch of them.
¡No, maldito!
But not spectacular. And Bouchon is not happy with this.
Ah, coño.
Well, we're definitely getting our money's worth here in our very first game of the tournament, national tournament, should I say. We will have plenty more Magic to bring you over the course of this weekend. Each time that we finish our main match, we'll potentially slip in a little bit of time Magic for you, bring you just a little bit more to see. Let's see whether or not Jean-Christophe Pachon can go to 6. I guess that given this is the sort of the turbo combo list, there is the potential that a good 6 can still just close out games very, very quickly indeed. If you get your combo, it doesn't really have to put that.
Vamos a ver.
And you're playing with your confidence.
Soy un bruto.
Alright, so it's going to be Vladimir on the play here in our deciding game of 3. We have seen a keep here with Jean-Christophe Pachon. Likes the card he sees on top.
Ya fue.
Lets his opponent kick things off with an Death Right Shaman.
El juego de Legacy está muy bueno,
Right Shaman from a forest could signal an awful lot of decks in the Legacy format. Obviously, by the time you get game 3, it's not too much of a surprise what's going on. Best in stage and 2 Lotus Petals, though. What else are we going to see here from Jean-Christophe?
A ver.
It's Lotus style, but of course, most Lotus petals are not the best when you want to play a long game. Whoa.
Soothing Spirit Guide, helping a Silver Light get past. You should see them when they get past from the first turn. They won't be actually in the potential now for a Pithing Needle from Vladimir Army to lock them in place.
But Pithing Needle doesn't stop mana abilities, right?
It's only, sorry, I'm only thinking of Phyrexian against
them.
As Phyrexian.
A ver.
You can stop a Death Right Shaman, I think, because it's not technically a mana ability.
Yes. As things stand though, Sylvan Library.
Chingada madre. Hooligan.
He started on 6 compared to Armin 7.
But also he kind of lost 3 cards, right? He has, with every Spirit Guide and 2 Lotus Petals, those cards are ultimately not generating resources.
Gracias.
Well, it doesn't appear to be a 2020 on turn 2 from Vladimir Arnaud here. Small consolation.
A ver.
Just because of the decision making, it's similar to Brainstorm, but this 4 life is a really significant cost when you're deciding how many cards to keep.
And it's one of those cards that has remained relevant for essentially the entire history of Magic. And I vividly remember the moment that Brian David Marshall said that he first got into drafting was he didn't draft in Richard Garfield. He took Sylvan Library, cast it, immediately paid 8 life to draw cards, and it was as if all of a sudden BDM's eyes were opened to quite how cool Magic could be, and that would have been turning point for him. Alright, then Caspian.
Yo no sé por qué banearon al Death Right Shaman de Legacy. Bueno, sí sé por qué lo banearon, la verdad sí es una estupidez, pero la neta está chido el mono.
Actually, that's not a good reason to have those battles in hand. Always threatening the Thespian stage activation. 2 mana to activate.
Ya, mira. No. Casi hago un tiradero.
DRS.
Right actually.
Hop.
So now we just got 1-2-1.
Ok, a ver.
Terrible race.
Ya robamos, ya metimos turno. Vamos a dar.
1-2-1. Test speed stage coming down from Vladimir Arnold. Keeping his mana available to use it. And staring completely left going on here, at least for now. But crop rotation is instant.
Ah, qué cosas. A ver. ¿Este güey dónde está?
Very quickly indeed. He's one robot away of summoning this turn, but of course he has to be careful with Bouchon also having
me quiere tronar la tierra.
Uses testing stage to copy value for now, just in case he wants to pass the likes of Vampire stage.
Yeah, it's all upside to activate it. Just to improve its mana making abilities, but it's not really a strategically relevant play.
Right, the herbal is in hand for Vladimir Arnold. He's just getting it for a cheeky for one.
I never read the flavor text of crop rotation. It's pretty funny.
Está jugando Esper, parece.
Crop rotation, of course, when it was first printed, even just within that block, you could fetch up Solarian Academy or Mega Gaia's Grade Lord. That's your flavor. As it turns out, some of the most powerful cards to find in the same set as the card device. Picking Eagles all around here.
Se lo voy a hacer por maldoso. Porque voy a hacer Gearhold más adelante. Ya por lo menos para que haya algo en el cementerio cuando lo tire. ¡Ah! ¡Vale! ¡Servido!
There was clearly a cast picking needle and not some clerical error or something like that. Of course, you can ask your opponent if you can take it back, but from a technical perspective, it was clearly a cast.
You'll thank me later. Hold that thought.
Yeah, I feel like Jean-Christophe could very easily have responded to the casting of that picking needle. Obviously, he didn't, but it'd be a little harsh to suggest that that was just loose. Something like that.
Stage, the testing stage.
All right. So testing's been cracked in.
Vale, madres.
What is
Nuestra tierra iba a enderezar tapeada. Chinga tu madre.
Because that's a really interesting little detail.
It becomes a copy of target land and gains this ability. So I would guess that the fact that there's one testing stage in play that is currently a Bayou, its name right now has to be Bayou.
Sure. Yes, it's actually not a testing stage. It's a Bayou that has the ability of a testing stage. So what I was saying earlier, that this is largely irrelevant,
Pues sí, ya que.
is already not correct anymore. Nice.
Friday morning, and already the techie plays are very much happening on camera.
Mind blown.
I like it. The testing stage, on the face of things, just kind of a cool, interesting utility land that then happens to have this bombastic combo with something.
Yeah, a little bit like Vizuga, right? It's like, yeah, this land will not hurt anybody, right?
Esto ya fue, creo.
There is Missoula, the original way of copying lands. Duress coming from Pashon is going to get a chance to see Vladimir Arnold's hand, but I think that before he does so, we may try to stop.
Let's skip to the
Maybe I'm just only holding in crop rotation and no other spell, or he just wants to resolve it. Pashon has been quite conservative with Sylvan Library. I would have expected this matchup to be a little bit more aggressive. But I think that Pashon is going to be quite conservative with Sylvan Library. I would have expected this matchup to be a little bit more aggressive. But I think that Pashon is going to be quite conservative with Sylvan Library. I would have expected this matchup to be a little bit more aggressive. But I think that Pashon is going to be quite conservative with Sylvan Library. I would have expected this matchup to be a little bit more aggressive. But I think that Pashon is going to be quite conservative with Sylvan Library. I would have expected this matchup to be a little bit more aggressive. But I think that Pashon is going to be quite conservative with Sylvan Library. I would have expected this matchup to be a little bit more aggressive. But I think that Pashon is going to be quite conservative with Sylvan Library. I would have expected this matchup to be a little bit more aggressive. But I think that Pashon is going to be quite conservative with Sylvan Library. I would have expected this
Pues esperemos que no tenga el counter de criatura ahorita, porque si no ya fue.
Go very aggressively. So fetches up the dark decks here.
Y aquí va.
At least for now. And then
Dale.
Laser and Elbow. Nothing to take with that duress. Duress one of those funny parts of this matchup because it does have the potential to swing and miss, but it's still worth playing because when it hits, almost everything it's hitting is lethal.
Estamos a uno de que nos echen en la chingada.
I don't see one in this, so this might be the better version, the better list of Mira now. Another dark depths in hand. There have been needles, there have been steps. Ultimately, it may be a 2020 last string that closes out this deciding game here. As we are rapidly approaching the time on this round, just 10 seconds left on the clock before it goes back to Thursday. And I know basically has this, is that Rashawn needs an answer to Mira. So many cards being at least looked at here by Jean-Christophe Rashawn, if not in fact drawn with that silver library. At this stage of the game, is there a certain fear in pulling the trigger for Thunder? I know that Jean-Christophe has kind of been sat back on a lot of cards, all the card selection for so long, that surely he must have a proper approach similar to get out of this situation.
Yes, but at the same time, it makes them really do anything else. You want to make that 2020 anyway. Are you going to wait until you have 50 minutes on all the possible answers? That doesn't sound very realistic. Okay, sure, there's Caratas, but you have a Silver Safekeeper. That's not really a concern. I think you just go for it. Oh, that's a mighty play.
Anytime you see a Spirit Guide cast, it doesn't matter if it's a Scythian Spirit Guide in Modern, an Elvish Spirit Guide in Legacy, tends not to be a great sign for the person casting it, in my experience.
You know, we have these statistics about when cards get cast, how they correlate to wins. And that has to be one of the worst cards to see.
So here we see the activation of Bayou with a Thespian Stage ability. And it looks like Jean-Christophe Vachon here is just double checking that he understands how to do. It may be that this was a play that he simply didn't see coming.
Beautiful. This is a really beautiful touch by Ahmed. Copying Bayou, needling Thespian Stage and just going to the combo anyway.
Fantastic stuff. Absolutely.
Quieren meter a Galta.
In this very first round of Grand Prix Latvium, yes, we saw a Turbo Deck Mira, but trust me, this format has plenty more different decks in the format than that. And Simon, I put the question to you: what was your card of the match for that?
For me, it was Sajiri. I think without it, both players would have had it, especially game.
Lovely stuff. We'll be back with more magic for you soon enough. But first,
Madre vaya.
Sorry I'm late. No time for a break.
Parece que nos la vamos a sacar, ¿eh?
Hurry!
A ver.
Hello and welcome back to this round one here at Grand Prix Birmingham. We're actually, after a humdinger of a starting match, pretty close to the end of our round here. But we have just recorded a little bit of extra magic that we can bring in just as we await round two getting played. So we can get a chance to head back down to our feature match area. We're actually going to catch a match that's already in progress. We're not going to start at the very beginning. We don't think we're going to be able to bring you the full match in its entirety. But we figured that a little bit more legacy couldn't have hurt. So
Keep up the pace.
Back down to our feature match area now. Some more magic. So we've got Claudio Bernardi on Miracles up against Ed Brady on Infect. And you know what? Infect is a fast deck in modern. In Legacy, this is the kind of deck that could actually close out the entire game in mere minutes.
Yeah, it's going to be super fast, but at the same time, you can't just go all in against most of the decks in Legacy. Because you have a tremendous matchup against the other all-in combo decks. But against something like Miracles with counter magic, with ways to remove your creatures, instant speed, and sorcery speed, of course. It's a bit more tricky.
Nada mal pagado, por cierto, pero bueno, ya que.
One here for Claudio Bernardi. This is the one format where you get to play a full 4 copies of Wonder. And in this instance, Bernardi electing to shuffle before drawing his card.
Aquí ya enderezamos. Finalizamos el turno.
So the shield's up a little bit for him. Facing down against the off nexus and our Pimple Haven from the other side of the battlefield for Brady. If it's only an attack for 1, that's just fine.
Yeah, at the same time, it's kind of important to get those little hits in.
Yo creo que ya ganamos, o sea, es muy difícil.
Because then a single
Sí, resuelve ya que.
You don't have to really go all in on your creature. I think Ed Brady's hand is actually tremendous for playing against Brady's control.
Yeah, I mean, this is not necessarily the matchup where you cast Invigorate.
La otra puta tierra ya.
Big attack. If you can just get 10 long checks in, that works just as well. Or in this case, potentially gets to attack in for 2 in the air thanks to the exalted on.
You know what?
Yeah, and
I'm not done.
what if Dahlia is already forced to use a removal spell on an Nexus here? First brainstorm of the weekend.
Brainstorm, very powerful card. Draw 3 cards, put 2 cards back. On the face of things, I suppose it looks like all you're getting is throwing parity, sort of spending one card to draw 3 and put 2 back. But explain to us quite why it's just so powerful in this format.
The main reason is that what you see
Y pues yo creo que esto ya fue.
filter your hand.
¡Ganamos!
For the most effective cards in the matchup, and whatever you don't want at the moment, you just shuffle away with your hand. That's why when you watch experienced legacy players, you will almost never, only in the
A ver.
see them cast Brainstorm without having
No sé.
immediately manipulate their library.
Big play here coming from Tyler Benani gets a blood move down that original from the dark, and with one planes on one island in play, it's not really costing him too much. And it's forcing a force of will on the circumstance from Danny's coming along on the other side of things, returning an island to hand to be able to force that. Considering these guys were tapped out, that was a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and that was a crushing turn from Bonani. He's already up in
estamos.
But now he has Ed ready on a noble hierarchy of 3 mountains. And Ed ready also traded 2 cards from his hand against a single day. That could already be the winning play of the game, actually.
Yeah, this Miracles deck from Claudio Bonani is not necessarily looking to actually win games on the first few turns, but it is kind of one of the most important control decks in the format. In a true control sense, not necessarily say.
Vamos a empezar con esta tape y ahí metemos estas dos.
It's going to stop what you're doing, and then it's stop with kind of way of doing it.
And as I was saying, the lands that Freddy started off with were a really potent source or a really potent threat against control. Dragon just destroys that.
Ese hace que todas enderezadas.
To stop the one source of green or blue mana for Freddy. He's now probably drawing very thin in terms of how his mana sources is going to be helpful to him.
Yeah, this is where you start thinking, if I have sleep now, I have time for coffee, maybe the rest
China, es que ahora ya no tengo doble azul.
It's not so much fun to look at your phone mountain. Just play draw road that's blue and
Now, the Miracle mechanic getting a little bit more potent with the access to Brainstorm and Ponder. It means that you can manipulate what's on the top of the deck just a little bit more easily. Keep those terraces in the not much about it, so I don't lose. In the right place at the right time. Right now they're running out of time, but it's something you can put it back in.
Si una red de esas robamos algo bueno.
As things stand though, if I'm Benani here, I'm kind of just going, let's find a way of actually closing this game out.
Yeah, you can stock up on Force of Will, that's going to be a very potent card. As long as your opponent doesn't find a basic, you're good, and there are not too many in the impact deck. Now, there's even search for a Scampa. You don't want to flip it, it's not very good on your button.
Turn is getting discarded there. Once it hits the point where the control deck is having to discard due to having too many cards in hand, very, very rough ask for the beatdown combo deck of effect to find a way to bring things going. And I guess that invigorating cards get cast by Ed Freddy at some point without
Nos salvamos. El problema es que le dimos más maná y de seguro tienen bichotes grandes en su mano para bajarlos.
These cards usually have some kind of restriction.
You need to control the forest, and something like a tropical island will not qualify for this.
But I'm actually a little bit surprised that Ed Ready is deciding to discard with this one. So the one card he can cast is the top deck. I have to assume that he's doing 2 basics in there.
This isn't a fight you can win.
Sometimes
We need to move
it's
quickly.
pretty hard to find the one mana cantrips. This one looks Ice Age. It's very, very similar to Ponder. You're just drawing a card at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep.
Do you miss Hunter's Divine Shell?
Personally, I do not. Even though it possibly made things a little bit easier from a coverage perspective, you have some time to analyse situations and so on and so forth. As things stood there, after
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
handshake there. So we will see more of Miracle. I think that we knew we were going to see more of Miracle at some point in the weekend anyway. But that is the end of our round one. Raf and Ryan will be back in round two with you very shortly here.
Time for plan B, as soon as I think of one.
Ya perdimos al Teferi.
Players are ready down to the beach metro area for round number 2, so let's not waste any more time. It's time to head down there and see what's up. For round number 2 here.
Not bad. That didn't pan
out. Ow.
What's up, nerds? Thanks for joining us for another round of Legacy here from GP Birmingham. My name's Ryan. I'm joined by Raphael Levy, and we're going to get underway with some Legacy here in the United Kingdom. Mikhail Mathiasson and Julian Knab, a well-known Legacy player in the European community, an all-star of the Legacy tournament here, and we're going to see him play elves. Yep. I just wanted to slip that in before his first play. Yeah, so I knew he was going to leave the pen play, so I didn't want to mention anything about Forest. But no, Knab, a well-known and well-respected Legacy elves player, really no doubt in anyone's mind that he would be playing this deck. He's been playing for donkey's years and been very, very good with it. Mathiasson, on the other hand, is decided to sit on an artifact land, getting it done in turn number 1 for him. Artifact mutation. All sorts of weird cards we're going to see in the Legacy format, especially in the early rounds. And I mean, this is obviously looking to be an artifact-based deck. What are some of the cards we can see out of this?
Braza Contempt.
So I think Mikhail is playing some kind of a rhinestone card. So along with a Figure Servant, one activation of rhinestone, to command his opponent to that. So Figure Servant makes all the cards in library, in hand, everywhere. Just everywhere. The color of your choice. And Grindstone mills 2 cards from your opponent's deck. If they share the same color, you roll again. And so obviously all the cards in the library being whatever color it is, blue, green, red, purple, yellow, and then so you mill through. You just one-shot your opponent's library. Yes, Grindstone combo, not one that is on the sort of the higher end of Legacy at the moment, but it's certainly got the numbers throughout the past. Mathiasson also uses the power therapy. It looks like he weird. Now we're going to have a Rhinestone come down. So Artifact Mutation is tutor.
Veamos si sobrevivimos. Si no, pues esto ya fue de nuevo.
Not Artifact Transmutation. Sorry. Transmutation. We can have that. Text on the screen. Reclamation stage. That's rough here because that is a stone rain. Transmute artifact, sorry. That is a stone rain stage. There's a 2-1 body there. So seeing as Tinker isn't really an option here. Anyone who has drafted the Vintage Cube, or as anyone seeing this card, Tinker is just an obscene card. You can sacrifice an artifact and get any artifact from your deck that you play banned in Legacy. Obviously, Transmute artifact comes close. It comes close. 4 minutes to yeah. Plus minutes.
Maricón.
You have to pay for the difference. Yeah. So you're not going to be able to slam out that Dark Steel Forge and ruin everyone's. Here's a Heritage Tool. Enough to cheat out some extra creatures with some mana here. And Melvish Visionary, a nice one too. And that means that Heritage Tool is going to make 3 mana right now. You see this is characteristic of the Elves deck. They have these huge explosive flips that try and hand onto the battlefield. Cards like
Sabe que no puedo matar esta porquería.
Unit has to destroy one of his opponent's artifacts, not to die next turn, or just when
El problema es que ahora sí ya perdimos. Otra mierda de esto.
Mathiasson has assembled the combo. I haven't mentioned that he has to destroy the artifact, and he has the option to do that. He would bounce.
¡Sale! 0-3. A ver si el próximo domingo hago otra.
That's that card with the blue little counter on top. We're seeing the second one of them played now as well. Another rucksack comes down once again, and this is, I mean, a flurry of creatures coming